Hey everybody, shopping nobody else's auto. Some more cool new inventory to check out tonight. 1967 Ford Galaxie. Now you can see it is just a four-door. However, I just recently found this buried in an old shed. Now when I bought it, the former owner, he said, I do want to keep the engine out of it. I am going to pull the engine before I sell it. I said, that's fine, I understand. So he pulled the engine out and unfortunately damaged the grill in the process, and he wanted his tires and wheels back. So this is how I've got it right now. So first we're going to take a quick look at this thing in the old building exactly as I found it, covered in dirt and dust. Then we're going to go ahead and take a quick walk around this little 67 Galaxie and check it out. So let's go check it out in the barn first. Then we'll take a little bit better look at it now that it's a little bit cleaner and got a little bit better light on her. Well, here's this little 67 Galaxie just as I found it. Regular old four-door sedan, but it's been in here, as you can tell from the dirt and the dust, and kind of a shed. Has an open end on it, but at least it's been in here for a long time. Been well protected. It's been great as far as saving the parts, the quality of the parts on this car. Looks like there's a lot of good bits and pieces left on this. Take a quick peek down this side as well. And like I said, been tucked away in here for a while, but protected, preserved, which has really helped save a lot of these pieces. So can't wait to get this thing out in the daylight and get a little bit better look at what we've got. Get her out of here, we'll get her hauled back to the yard and take a little better look at it. Well, you saw where she's been buried for the last several years. Now she's out here in the daylight, dust rinsed off of her. Let's take a little bit better look at this old 67 Galaxie. St. John. That little town's about 20 miles south of here. There's a few dings and dents in the back of this car, but overall, a lot of this looks really good. Chrome looks pretty nice. Back bumper's got some dings and dents in it, but looks good and solid. This tail light is unfortunately broke. It just got bumped just enough to break that tail light. This tail light looks pretty decent yet. The only other 67 Galaxie that I've got in stock right now is a two-door hardtop, and it actually, I think, is the exact same color as this one. A lot of the trim on this car does look pretty good, even though it is four-door. But one thing about this car is it looks really solid. It's got just a little bit of rust starting to peek through down here. But this thing looks really clean and solid. Take a peek inside of it. And most of the dash and everything is all still here. No really cool weird options, but it is here, it is intact. We'll come around the front. The front clip on this car looks pretty darn good. Trim looks fairly decent. Fender looks solid. Hood looks pretty good. But like I said, when they pulled the engine out of this thing, apparently it dropped down onto the grill and wiped out the grill. Fortunately, it didn't damage anything else. But it pretty much took out the grill. Over here on the passenger side, once again, fender looks pretty good. Trim looks pretty decent. Looks good and solid. Has a 390 badge on it. And just not a terrible old car. Check that out. Who remembers those things? The little seat holder or little drink holder that sat on the transmission hump. Haven't seen one of those in a day or two. Still sitting here back from when this car was being used regularly. So overall, just not too terrible of an old 67 Ford Galaxie for a parts car. Well, there she is. Out of the old shed, here to the yard. So, hope you guys like the old 67 Galaxie. Like I said, I've got one other one here that is a two-door, and it, if they weren't two doors or four doors, they'd almost be twins because they are the same color. So, but anyway, if you got any questions about this old 67 Galaxie, the other 67 Galaxie, or any of the other 2,000 cars and trucks we got here on the ground and nobody else's auto, just give me a call, 620-786-4428. That number is in the description part of this video. Give me a shout so we can have a short conversation about your project, year, make, model, body style, the parts you need, or what you're looking for a project for a project. All that information is critical for me to know if I may or may not have something here that can help you out with your project. So, hope you like the 67 Galaxie. We've got a ton of cool stuff coming up. I've been buying a lot of great inventory. We've got a lot of cool stuff hitting the ground. So be sure to click that subscribe button and check out the other videos on the Nobody Show channel. We got a lot of cool old car stuff on here, and you're not going to want to miss any of it. So stay tuned. Had a lot more new inventory coming up and a lot of other cool things happening. Plus all the live stuff we do. You don't want to miss any of that. So hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. We sure hope to see you soon on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody.